Hello, vlog people. I might have to readjust my mic. Hang on. New shirt. I bought it yesterday at Cabela's. Is that right? Is that a good spot? I think it's a good spot. So I am just finishing up my heavy rain van tent camping experience. The worst thing about doing that is the cleanup. Trying to put everything away when everything's soaking wet and sandy. You can't dry it off. You know, if I was to stay here all day, I don't know if it's going to rain again, but usually went back in the day when Carol and the kids and I would camp, we would have a line, a very tight line going from one tree to another tree, and we'd hang the tent upside down on it. Of course, it's all collapsed, and then let it dry, and then have a little whisk broom and dust it off, get all that sand off there. I'm at the top of this hill, and it was, whoa, there were like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 guys in that site there, and there was a family over there, and everybody's left. So I guess the end of their holidays. I think the other group were celebrating somebody's birthday. I heard somebody say happy birthday this morning to somebody. But yeah, I got up here yesterday, set the tent up, no instructions, and I had to wing it. And the van was kind of off kilter. Things are going to be moving around in here. Haven't actually put everything away properly. I just wanted to get home because I have a Zoom meeting. Yeah, the van and the tent weren't actually lined up properly, so it was kind of like this, and I'm not sure if the van was the proper distance away from the tent, but everything seemed to work. Like it rained like crazy off and on throughout the evening and last night. Had a good time. Cooked, I think, yeah, Sonia on the KBD Productions TV channel listened to what I said and did the KBD camp food KBD recipe. She put both of them on there to make sure I saw it, depending on what I typed in. And she wanted me to do the traditional and classic weenies and beans. And so I was just thinking, I took my front license plate. I have like my Canadian license plate, and I put that on the front when I take pictures and stuff of the van usually. And so I just was making sure, because there's I guess a park ranger behind me, and I was just thinking maybe I forgot to take it off, which has happened before. I actually changed the license plates on my Sprinter van, and then forgot about it. Then I went to the store to get something, and then at the store, as I was walking out of the store, I noticed the license plates. I'm like, oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine getting pulled over. I'm not sure what the charge is for that. If anybody's been charged with no license plate, let me know. It's not like I didn't have my license plate on me. I just put the other one over top of it so that I don't have to blur it out, because that's a pain. That takes up way more time than actually attaching a quick fake license plate to the front and the back. I need one more. I think I had 3, and I have 1 or 2 of them in Moose, and I definitely have 1 in here, but I only have 1 in here. I should put both of them on. And then also I'd have to possibly tell the front desk that if a park ranger goes around, because everything's now digital, you can get a site, pay for the site, register yourself in, drive to your site, and never ever have to go into the registration office anymore. It's changed. I'm thinking this is the first year, because maybe it's definitely the first summer, because I'm pretty sure last winter, which could have been 2025, could be 2024 also, but I had to get the little piece of paper, put it on my dashboard, put it on the fence post. They have a little holder there. I actually walked all the way to this comfort station last night because I didn't look at the map. This is a very long campground. It's along the 6 Mile Lake and 6 Mile Lake Provincial Park on 6 Mile Lake. So the entrance is way down here. The store's here. Where is the first, or the big one? It's right here. And so this is the one we're at right now. And my campsite's there. The other one's right there, literally behind it. You can't see it. They're usually really well lit up, and usually you can see it when you're walking along the road. So as I was walking down the hill, I was looking, and people's trailers and stuff, some of them light them up a lot. And so they look like comfort stations. So I kept getting confused. And then I walked way past them and I started asking people, I'm like, where's the comfort station? Oh, just down this way. And then I ended up walking all the way down here. And I think there's only 2 major ones. And I was trying to get rid of my garbage. So I had that can, the empty can of beans and a whole bunch of other little food garbage things that I needed to throw out. And I didn't want to leave them in the car because I was thinking of leaving the hatch open with the tent on it. And I didn't want any raccoons trying to sneak in or bears or anything. So that was the main reason I wanted a comfort station, because I know there's always garbage cans there. The regular vault toilets, they don't have garbages right beside them. So anyway, yeah, so that was a fun little trip. Just making sure nobody's coming. I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, that's the store. So yeah, got up here yesterday, set it up, and yeah, it's kind of set it up as best I could. I know what to do now, because there's a lot of questionable pieces that I didn't know what to do with. And I was thinking a lot of these kind of tents, you'd think that they'd have those plastic things on the windows that you could roll down. Basically, you'd have a mesh, a plastic, and then a blackout curtain kind of thing. Okay, left to the highway. I'm going to actually turn my camera around before we head onto this road so you guys can see where we're going. You guys like to see. I went to a bunch of stores yesterday, and one of them was Best Buy, where I basically have bought all my phone mounts for the dashboard with a suction cup. And that's where I got this one, but it's, again, as you guys know, it's falling apart and it'll probably fall while we're driving. And then I bought 2 for Moose, and they're way better than this one. Same company. It's just, I guess this thing is just old, been baking in the sun for years. So while I was at Best Buy, they don't have them anymore. So I looked at Amazon. They had the exact one that I bought for Moose, so I'm just gonna have to order off Amazon. Not sure why they don't. Oh, I just realized the window's got, there you go. If you're on 1x on the phone, it will focus on raindrops on the windshield, then everything's blurry. But if you go on wide, it will just focus on everything. Everything will be in focus. So I just noticed that there was raindrops on there, so hopefully it wasn't blurry for the first little bit. Now I gotta go home. If it's crappy day, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this tent. I really don't wanna leave it in here because it's just basically roughly folded up with tons of sand on it. It's soaking wet, and I definitely don't want to leave it in here, but I want to get home, possibly throw it over the clothesline and get that starting to dry, but it looks like it's just going to rain, and that's going to suck. I thought that was a mink that ran across the road, but it was a squirrel. We got black squirrels up here, people. We got black, red, gray, and that's pretty much it. There's somebody from the southern states that when they came up here, it was a story from another person, I guess a YouTube person, saying, oh, when their friend came up from Alabama or somewhere, and he just kept taking pictures of black squirrels because he's like, I've never seen black squirrels in my whole life. Didn't even know they existed. All right, so we are going to, it's going to be about an hour to get home from here, from the campsite. It was about 101 kilometers, so just over an hour, but we're definitely going to stop for a coffee. You guys want to come with me? Let's go. I forgot to mention, the main reason I went to Cabela's was to buy the chip nuts, because a lot of you guys told me that Picard's has the chip nuts, and I looked up Picard's and none of them are anywhere close to where I live, and somebody said, oh, they sell them at Cabela's. So I made a specific stop to go to Cabela's, and I thought while I was there I'd buy a nice kitchen knife to leave in this vehicle, so when I'm chopping up stuff I don't need to use my Leatherman, because it's not really a knife to chop up food like that. But they're like $70, $80, and up to $100 for a knife. I know I should buy a good one, but I'm not sure if I need it that good for my camper van. Let me know in the comments below what you think about that. But while I was in there, top secret, you guys are the only ones who will know this, I told Carol where I was going to be, and she just happened to be in the area. So the whole time I'm shooting in Cabela's, Carol is trailing behind me, and she's pointing out all the cool clothes, and that's why I got this brand new shirt. She's like, oh, look, they have a sale. It's funny, the first shirt I liked, it was kind of similar to this, different kind of material, very textured, and it was, I can't remember what the percentage off it was, but it's like $10 off like a $40 shirt. It was $39, or maybe it's $39 down to $29. I can't remember. So I think the final price was $29, and then the next rack over, these shirts were there, and I love this material. This is nice and light, and it was for $29. It wasn't on sale, but it was $29.99, which was funny because the other one, this is a nicer shirt than the other one. That one was on sale for $29.99. So good deal. I'm glad Carol was with me. I didn't go in there buy clothes, but sometimes when you see something you really like, you gotta buy it. Okay, let's get a coffee. I bet there is a lot of you guys who stop here in Severn, Port Severn, to get your Tim Hortons coffee, tea, whatever you enjoy. There's also an Esso up here. I'm not sure. The Mr. Sub is over there. Yeah, here we've got the Pita Pit, Pizzaville, and Hero Certified Burgers. Oh, I love that house to the right there. Neat. Okay, so they even have like trailer parking here for people just to get their gas, and I think I'd rather, should we do a drive-through? Yeah, let's show you guys around. We'll go inside. Yeah, I like parking farther away, as you guys know. All right, let's go in. Whoa. Hero Certified Burgers, Pita Pit, Pizzaville. Convenience store. Pita Pit's closed. All the lunch type places are closed. It is 10 o'clock in the morning. Hello. I am going to do a large coffee, 2 cream refill, please. That would be it, thanks. Thank you. That's me, thank you. Ooh, perfect, look at that, right up to the top. I love it. They have like a special measured cup that they use to fill up these. I'm not sure if there's like a little line saying Yeti cup. Okay, all settled in. From here, it's 91 kilometers, 57 minutes. And I did listen to you guys. I do read your comments and I do listen to you. And I took off that little plate that I had there. I agree, I shouldn't put it there. I didn't want to put it on the front because I'm pretty sure the airbag, when it comes out, it would blow out this way. And I just figured the very top would be fine. But I also thought, right here, there's a sticker. Right here, there's a sticker. And if I put one of those metal plates right here, it would definitely stick to this warning. And I'll be able to put my mic there. But at the moment, I don't mind sticking it here real quick. And this is sometimes, especially in the wintertime, like my jacket will be rubbing on it. And I try to give you guys the best quality audio and video that I can. And when things go weird, because I forgot where I put my microphone and it's rubbing and making noises, that's not fair. That's not cool. Although I watch other YouTubers, and when they do it, they're like, whatever, that's what happened. What are you going to do about it? You know, try not to do it again, which is what I do pretty much all the time. Anyway, so yeah, it's going to take me, I'll be home by 11, which is good because I need to get my computer out and ready to go for a 12 o'clock meeting with my YouTube rep. Must have like sucked on that coffee a bit too hard. I was going to go straight, which leads me right back onto the northbound, and then I'd be going camping again. I have to remember to go south. All right, guys. Once again, thanks for watching. Do it full stop. There you go. Lots of big, nasty gray clouds to the south. So I hope that clears up, because right now it's like beautiful, partly cloudy, partly sunny. Blue skies mixed in with lots of big, fluffy white clouds. Man, that's stuck in my throat. Jeez. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next vlog. Ciao. Bye.